Hey loves, Jermaine, the girl from around the way, and in today's video I am back with some commentary on Loni LOve of The Real. Now if y'all don't know, Loni LOve has been professing her love for her newfound boyfriend John, who happens to be a white man. And if you don't know about Loni's positioning on The Real, she's like, to me in my opinion, that older black woman type, like the mama figure kind of sort of the Real cast, the Real ensemble. And she's the one that's always left out of the love life, and she doesn't have any kids, and she's kind of like that comedic relief of the group. But you know, go figure, she's like a bigger sized black woman that plays that role though, but that's something else. Loni has described her relationships in the past as she was dating down. That didn't work out. She was dating multiple men at one time. That didn't work out. She was unhappily single. That gained her a lot of sympathy. She's also gone on to say that she's felt looked over, and then like so many of the stereotypical like plus size, darker skinned black woman stereotypes that a lot of people feel like they can relate to. And it's kind of, to me, Loni is that stereotype. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just go ahead and say I feel like she fits that stereotype. Now unfortunately for black women and black women in media is that representation is important. Now of the whole cast of The Real, I resemble closer to Loni LOve than any of the other cast on the show. Okay, so this is why I'm making this video, because I've read the thumbnail on YouTube like, hold up sis, because she's already been getting on my nerve. We gonna get into it today, okay? Needless to say, her dating life has been all over the place. We had Jeannie Ma, who was with Freddie of 20 years. They got divorced. Now she prancing and pooching around town with young Jeezy. We got Tia Mowry, or is it Tamara? No, it's Tia. Oh my god, it's Tia Mowry. She's married to a white man. And we have Adrienne Bailon, who's Hispanic, who's dating a black guy. Then we have Loni LOve, who was the single plus size black woman up until she just found this white guy. Okay, boom. Now let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out there. I wouldn't consider myself a fan of the show. However, I will watch from time to time. Back in the day when my girl Tamar was a part of the ensemble, I did kind of look at that. I looked at that show a little bit more, only because I'm a fan of the Braxtons and I'm a fan of Tamar. All that whole fiasco happened with The Real, I just stopped watching it because they're really not The Real. Like, I feel like they are so shallow and superficial and cookie cutter with the ideas that they present or the opinions that they give. It's just too watered down. That's what I'm trying to say. It's too damn watered down for it to be called The Real, okay? All of that established, I see a clip that's labeled Loni LOve encourages interracial relationships. I'm like, what? First of all, they all encourage interracial relationships. Tia, who's married to a white man, like I said, Jeannie, who has even gone as far as making problematic statements about her now newfound love and young Jeezy, a black guy, saying how she liked dark meat. Well, she always liked dark meat, but she had it on the side. Something crazy this girl said. So now the thumbnail was Loni LOve is encouraging interracial relationships. I'm like, let me check this out real quick. Let me see what's going on over here. So the scene starts off with Loni, I think, just talking about how unhappy she was. She was so lonely. I was so lonely. She's just going on how lonely she was. There is a narrative in the black community amongst black successful women that, you know, you're so independent that I don't need a man. Or even when you're not even financially successful. How many black single moms you know that's doing it on their own? You get what I'm saying? It's a part of, unfortunately, it's a part of the culture, and as a black person, as a black woman more specifically. So she's like, you know, and you need to, you know, everybody's talking about how I don't need a man and I don't need nobody. Everybody needs somebody, which is true. I agree with. And she's like, oh, you know, and I'm just so happy John came into my life, and you just have to be open. You just have to be open. I'm gonna just let y'all watch what she said.
I can leave.
Oh.
And he's there for me. And this is why I'm so emotional about it, because so many of our sisters are so lonely.
Yeah.
And they don't want to admit it. And all they gotta do, take a chance.
Okay, so let me also say that I'm a lover of love, I'm a fan of love, and I think everybody deserves love, okay? And I mean that seriously, and I hope you can feel me on this. However, the way that Loni's relationship has been structured and has been paraded around recently, considering she is a black woman, bigger size, dark-skinned black woman, because there's a difference between a biracial black woman dating outside of her race another white woman, another white man, versus a black woman who presents black. She's not an unambiguous black person. You can look at her and tell she's black to date a white guy. And I hope y'all feel me on this. Let's keep it real. This is the real, not the fake real. There's something that needs to be considered when talking about black women and their relationships with other races, more specifically white men, because I don't want, and I hope that's not what they were going for, projecting this white savior, white knight type of character that's coming into her life that she's so grateful for. Because if you were open to love, you'd be open to love from everybody, from anybody. You get what I'm saying? From anybody who has a different walk of life than you. I'm talking about, what is it, class, race, gender. You would just be open to love, right? Or is it just so much better and it needs to be paraded because you found love in this man who happens to be white? You get what I'm saying? And this other older black woman in their head, like, yeah, you know, that's true. And I do agree with the narrative that black women are less encouraged to date outside of their race, whereas a lot of black men are promoted to do that. You get what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be oh, woe is me, I'm so grateful for you coming into my life. It should be a fair exchange. Now, if she was on her platform crying, he need to be at his job professing his love, how happy he is he decided to give love a chance with this black woman. Okay, because then I'd feel better. But who knows, maybe that's what he's doing behind closed doors. But I needed to come here and kind of start the conversation that, you know, black women don't need white men to save them from their loneliness. Okay? And just sit with that for a little minute. Black women don't need white men to come save them from their loneliness. I understand that a lot of our men are incarcerated. I understand that a lot of our men are dating outside of their race. And again, I'm not against that. If you are a black woman who is dating outside of your race, whether white, black, or something in between there, good for you. But just know that you as a black woman, you are a prize too, okay? You are the prize. It's not, oh, pick me, I'm so glad you picked me, John White. You get what I'm saying? Like, he should be, the feeling should be reciprocated. And it just, to me, it didn't translate to me that way. And if you know me, you know I love us for real, okay? So let me know your thoughts in the description below. I'm just not here for it, Loni. I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't like it. There's too many. And then like, not to mention that Tia, like, how come Tia hasn't gone on to say how grateful she is to be dating her white husband and you need to be open? Or how come Adrian isn't, oh, how grateful I am to be with this black man? You get what I'm saying? It's because Loni's considered less desirable in the dating world. Let's keep it honest. But that's how she's perceiving herself, and that's how others are perceiving her. So because she sat on that platform crying, it lets me know that it is internalized in her. Oh, I'm so glad he picked me. Oh, well, no. If you're dating somebody for who you are, it should just been like, I'm just so happy I found love. It shouldn't have been, you need to be open. You need to be open to receive love in general. You need to be open and open-minded to receive anything that's coming to you, regardless of the colors. And the fact that she made it around race is so tactless, and it is really inconsiderate to black women who doesn't resonate with that type of positioning, because I sure as hell don't. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit the like button. It lets YouTube know that you enjoyed this content and conversation. As always, I'm sending you love and light, and I'll see you in the next video.